Okay, this is Sridhar. I'm going to explain about the water technology part 2 video. I'm Sridhar. I'm going to explain about the disadvantages of using hard water in industry. Disadvantages of using hard water in industry. In last class we discussed about the how the water gets hardness. Okay, what are the salts are responsible for the hardness. Now we have to discuss about the disc- disadvantages of using hard water in industry. First of all, we have to know about the boilers. It requires zero hardness, otherwise heat transfer is pre-treated by the scale formation. Untreated water can also lead to the corrosion of the boiler material. This one is boiler. If we may use hard water, it may lead to corrosion of the boiler. In paper industry, it requires the water free from silicon dioxide as it forms a crack in paper. Turbidity by, by the presence of iron manganese as they affect the brightness and color of the paper. And next one is beverages. It requires water which should not be alkaline as it is destroys or modifies the taste became it tends to centralize the fruit acids. Okay okay water which should not containing combining with the alkalines that destroys and modifies the taste. And next one is sugar industry. If the hard water is used in the sugar refining of deliquescent sugar, impurities also cause the difficulty in the crystallization of sugar. Okay, these are the brief introduction of the boilers, paper industry, beverages, and sugar industry. And next one is bakeries. The presence of organic matter in water is harmful as it is affected as the action of the yeast. Next one is pharmaceutical. It requires the waterproof water which should be color ledge task less and free from the pathogenics. It hard water is used undesirable products are found. Concrete making. For all concrete work, water should be free from the sulfate and magnesium. These are the different brief introductions of disadvantages of using of hard water. The next one is, once again I'm repeating, laundry. When we use hard water in laundry, which causes a much of soap is used for washing to go the wastage of iron salts may even cause the coloration of the clothes. And next one is bakeries. Water should not be contain any organic matter such as fungi, bacteria. These affects the yeast action and the quality of the bakery product become inferior. When we use hard water, we may observe the wastage of the soap and colors color colors of the cloths may be shade. In bakeries, if we use hard water, the organic matter such as fungi or bacteria, it become it these affects the yeast action, the quality of the bakery product become inferior and also not good. Dairies, the contamination of dairy product may lead to the toxic effect. In dairies, if we may use hard water, the product may be contaminated, which leads to toxic effect. Beverages, beverages means like this bakeries, it forms the undesirable products. In paper industry, in paper industry, water is used to make the paper pulp. Water must be free from iron, calcium, magnesium. These ions affect the color, smoothness, and glossiness of the paper. In the case of paper industries, if we may use hard water, the quality of the paper will be lost. In dyeing industry, the dissolved salts of hard water may react with the costly dyes, forming the precipitates on the cloths, and it affects on the color of the cloths. Next one is pharmaceutical industries. If we use hard water in industries, pharmaceutical industry, it forms the undesirable products for the preparation of medicines, injections, tonics, etc. Concrete making. If we use hard water in concrete making, the water containing the chlorides and sulfates it is used for the concrete making affects the hydration of the cement and the final strength of the hardened concrete. Okay, in this it should not contain any chlorides and sulfate materials in the water. Next one is disadvantages of hard water in boilers. Generally, these boilers are useful for the heat generation, large amount of heat generation. In the case of boilers, if we use hard water, we observe different effects. That is, first one is scale formation. If the precipitated form matter is forms adhering the coating and inside the boiler surface, they are called as scales. Okay, if the precipitate matter forms a hard adhering the coating inside the boiler surface, they are called as scales. Which causes the causes of the scale formation is decomposition of the calcium bicarbonate, deposition of the calcium sulfate, hydrolysis of the magnesium salts, presence of silica. By this, the scale formation occur on the boiler surfaces. When hard water is used in steam generation in boilers, we observe some disadvantage. That is first one is scale and sludge formation. The hardness of water fed to the boiler may cause the scale and sludge formation. And next one is corrosion. Hard water may cause the caustic embrittlement embrittlement, which is a type of boiler corrosion. And next one is priming and foaming. The hard water used in the boiler causes priming and foaming, which results in the formation of the wet stream. Next one is caustic embrittlement. Embrittlement is a loss of difficulty of material, making it brittle. Okay, this can be occur when we use hard water in the boilers. And next one is units of hardness, that can be observed in this two ppm and milligram per liter. The number of parts of calcium carbonate equivalents present in 1 million parts of water is called as parts per million. Similarly, we can define it as milligram per liter is the number of milligrams of calcium carbonate equivalents present in 1 liter of water is called as milligram per liter. That is like this. First one is the 1 part of calcium carbonate equivalent causing the substance present in the 10 parts of the 10 million parts of the water, 1 million part of the water. Similarly, 1 milligram of calcium carbonate equivalent present in 1 liter of the water. Next, the degree of hardness can be calculated by using this equation, that is calcium carbonate equivalent equal to mass of the hardness producing substance into molecular weight of the calcium carbonate divided by the molecular weight of hardness producing substances. Problem 1. Calculate the calcium carbonate equivalents hardness of water sample containing 204 milligrams of calcium sulfate per liter. So this can be calculated calcium carbonate equivalent present in the water. Calcium carbonate equivalents present in the water equal to 204 is the mass of the calcium sulfate divided by 136 is the gram molecular weight of the calcium sulfate into 100. Then we will get here 150 milligrams of calcium carbonate. The 150 milligrams of hardness producing by the 204 milligrams of calcium sulfate per liter in the water. Similarly, different types of different chemical form, different salts are there, and its molecular weight, that is calcium bicarbonate is molecular weight 162, magnesium bicarbonate is 146, calcium sulfate 136, calcium chloride 1111, magnesium sulfate 120, magnesium chloride 95, carbonate and it's 60, and so on. One more example, a water sample containing from the industry in Bombay. The following data is magnesium bicarbonate is 16.8 milligrams per liter, magnesium chloride 19 milligrams per liter, calcium carbonate is 20 milligrams per liter, magnesium sulfate is 24 milligrams per liter, potassium hydroxide is 1 ppm. Calculate the temporary and permanent and total hardness of the water sample. Step 1. Conversion of calcium carbonate equivalents is the temporary hardness is 31.5 ppm and permanent hardness is 40 ppm. This can be calculated by using this formula, calcium carbonate equivalent hardness formula. We can calculate the individually the temporary hardness caused salt is here magnesium bicarbonate, and permanent hardness caused salts are here: magnesium chloride, calcium chloride, sorry, magnesium sulfate, and calcium carbonate. The total hardness is the combination of the temporary and permanent hardness salts. Thank you.